come in, sir? Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Please have a seat. So, are you
Thank you, sir.
comfortable, Damanpreet?
Yes, sir.
So, Damanpreet, introduce yourself.
Sir, my name is Damanpreet Arora. I was born in Chandigarh and brought up in Mohali district of Punjab. I completed my graduation in 2019 from Punjab University from civil engineering, and currently, sir, I am posted as district Panchayati Raj officer in Uttar Pradesh.
So, how do you like your present job, Panchayati Raj officer? 30 years plus ever since Panchayati Raj came into being.
Yes, sir.
So, can you think of any reforms in Panchayati Raj system?
So there have been a plenty of reforms. For example, the decision making, which has been devoluted to the ground level, to the functionaries who are more concerned and who know the local environment better. Secondly, sir, the devolution of the financial powers. For example, sir, what I have observed is when I earlier started working, the installment of the 15th and the 5th Finance Commission, which used to come to the panchayats, earlier they were approved from the district level. But now, sir, a few months back, a reform has been introduced where automatic approval of the funds has been given to the panchayats. Thirdly, sir, the decision-making powers, earlier 2.5 lakh limit, for example, in Uttar Pradesh was there with respect to the financial approval of the projects. Now, sir, it has been increased to 5 lakhs. So these three reforms I have been
And
acquainted with, sir.
how can Panchayat or under Panchayati Raj finances can be generated? Because I think one of the bigger problem is getting more finances. So, which are the avenues to generate finances in Panchayati Raj?
So the own source revenue generation, it has been much focused upon. For example, now only 4% of the revenue is being generated by the panchayats. One of the key avenues, sir, can be the services which the panchayats deliver. For example, through the panchayat sachivalayas, there has been plenty of services given by the panchayat sahayaks. Secondly, sir, we can utilize the assets which are there in panchayats. For example, the Amrit Sarovar scheme that has been introduced starting from Rampur. There, the panchayat has generated around 30 lakhs of income since Amrit Sarovar has been built in Rampur district. So these two I can think of right now, sir.
So, Damanpreet, Punjab has a major problem of groundwater receding. The groundwater is level is coming down. So, what is this problem? What is the magnitude of the problem? And what you think should be done to check this aquifer issues?
So the magnitude of the problem is huge because of the green revolution that has been introduced in the Punjab long back. Secondly, sir, it was due to the dependence on the monoculture. The water guzzling crops, the rice and wheat particularly in Punjab, has been the major source of groundwater depletion. Talking about the reform, sir, one of the things that can be done is diversification of the crops. For example, we can focus on the millets and the other crops that are less water dependent.
And why are these farmers still on strike? Or have they withdrawn and some solution found?
So the
Why
12
and why only Punjab?
So the reason is that Punjab, a lot of population of Punjab is directly dependent on agriculture. More than 70% of the Punjab's population is directly or indirectly dependent on agriculture. So this is the key reason why we are seeing the recent frequent protests, particularly in Punjab. Secondly, sir, the second part of the question I am
Second part was that what is the reason, what are their demands? And is the strike still on? Have their demands been met?
So the demands that I can recall are the 12-point major demands that are being raised by the farmers, like the legalization of the minimum support price, withdrawal of cases that had been imposed on the farmers dating back to the 2020 protest. Apart from it, there are several other demands also, sir, like pensions to the farmers, and also, sir, raising the wages under the Manrega scheme also are one of the key demands.
You did some work on rural library initiative in Ayodhya. So, how has this work contributed to literacy mission?
So, the Rural Library Initiative that has been introduced in Uttar Pradesh was heavily focused upon utilizing the existing infrastructure in the Gram Panchayats. For example, in every Gram Panchayat, we have a Gram Sachivalaya. So, in that Gram Sachivalayas, the basic motive was to set up library because in the rural districts, we usually see that children do not get adequate space to study, and even if they get space to study, the environment is not favorable, sir, for them to study. So a library initiative has in turn focused upon where students can sit and peacefully they can study. And also, sir, several students have also cleared the various competitive exams also while studying in those libraries, sir.
So, has it promoted literacy also? People want to learn because there is a library, there is an environment for study.
Yes, sir. Because of the digital library initiative that has been coming, so there we have also focused upon where officers and the other people, they can donate smartphones and laptops to the
All
students,
right.
so they can access.
One last question I want to ask you is on manufacturing sector push that this budget has given. So, can you tell me what push has been given in this present budget?
So the national manufacturing policy that was introduced, which sought to contribute 25% to the GDP, currently it has not reached to that level. So the basic focus is being part of the global value chains, promoting local industries, like, sir, labor-intensive sectors such as textile industry that has been pushed through this mission that has been introduced.
And
So
toy
yes, sir.
industry.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Damanpreet, uh, Damanpreet, is there any corridor starting from your Punjab, ending into Bay of Bengal, I mean in West Bengal, passing through Uttar Pradesh? It was operationalized. You remember that Eastern Freight Corridor? No? Eastern
So east-west corridor, sir. I can
East-West Eastern Freight Corridor, dedicated freight corridor.
Yes, sir. I've heard about it, but
Oh, you
I'm unaware about the
And
details.
parallelly, there is another industrial corridor that also passes through UP starting from Punjab. No? Have you?
Sir, I've heard about it, but
Oh,
I'm not sure
you're
about the
not sure
details.
about it.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Uh, now, you are a Panchayati Raj officer. In at the Panchayat level, generally it is seen that the developmental funds, whatever development funds are devoluted or they reach to the Panchayat level, they are utilized in a preferential way, meaning by that the Panchayat secretary, the Panchayat Pradhan or Sarpanch, they have become a good koji club sort of thing. So the areas of the villages where real development is required in terms of making road or making wells or drinking water or electricity, they are still left untouched. Will you agree with this statement?
So there are certain issues at the ground level, like the bonhomie between the panchayat secretary and the gram pradhan.
Yes.
So that is very much needed, I think, for the gram panchayat to function in a holistic manner. The problem arises when the gram pradhans and the panchayat secretary, they do not go to the particular gram panchayat and they work from home or the remote areas.
Yeah.
So that is the major issue, sir. For that, sir, a very good initiative is the GPDP, Gram Panchayat Development Plan, where a holistic decisions are made at the ground level, and the various suggestions are also taken from the people of that area, so that the power is not just concentrated to the Gram Pradhan and the Panchayat Secretary only. The members of the Panchayat also contribute through the GPDP, sir.
How the GPS system is helping you as a Panchayati Raj officer to monitor the things at the villages, in the villages at large? How you monitor those things?
So it helps in geotagging of the assets. For example, the toilets that are being built, that is geotagged. So it helps in reducing corruption and in actual tracking of the funds, that where the funds are going. So through the geotagging and the pictures being taken, so
So you don't have the facility to see in real time the things? No?
Indeed, sir, we do visit and
No, not visit. I mean, sitting in your office,
yes, sir.
you see a real time, like we chat, this Skype and all that. You don't have that facility to monitor the assets created, real time monitoring.
Yes, sir. The recently introduced Meri Panchayat app and e-Gram Swaraj portal that is there. Through that, sir, it is easily monitored.
That is being applied in your area also.
Yes, sir.
Damanpreet, your optional is PSIR.
Yes, sir.
In PSIR, now tell me how India is gradually improving its clout in Southeast Asia. What specific things India has been able to do there in Southeast Asian region for last 2-3 years or 1-2 years?
Yes, sir. Sir, on the institutional front, we are focusing on the BIMSTEC organization. Apart from its connectivity projects,
What is that? What do you say?
Bay of Bengal initiative.
Bay of Bengal and
Yes,
BIMSTEC.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Apart from it, sir, there are several connectivity projects also. For example, India, Myanmar, Thailand trilateral highway that is there.
Yeah.
And also, sir, we are also focusing on defense collaboration. Like we have recently also exported BrahMos missile to Philippines also in that regard. So apart from it, the various multilateral initiatives and the defense exercises that we are holding is also helping India to have a much presence in the Southeast Asian region.
Any other partner besides Philippines in our defense sector? For our defense equipments, any other partner in Southeast Asia besides Philippines?
So we are in talks with Indonesia to export the BrahMos missile as well, sir.
Damanpreet, this Arctic region is also in talks nowadays.
Yes, sir.
Arctic region. What is the issue? Why all the countries, they are quite eager to reach Arctic?
So one of the reason is that because of the global warming, the routes that we see in the Arctic region are also much interest to the countries there. Also, sir, it is a very resource-rich region, and the countries have a good interest in that region, so that they can explore the various minerals in the region, sir.
Yeah. My last question is about Punjab. Can we grow the vegetables or some ground vegetables or sort of thing without soil? Because soil is a problem in Punjab. So can we grow without soil something? Something to eat, edible things?
Yes, sir, the vertical farming that is being in talks right
But
now.
in vertical farming, you require soil.
So there are
Without soil, I mean no soil at all.
Yes, sir, it is possible. There are several hydroponics
Yeah.
technique also through which we can.
Is it possible?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Damanpreet.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Damanpreet, you are a district Panchayati Raj officer.
Yes, sir.
Now, suppose you have to create a smart village. You know about smart city mission. So, similarly, suppose a smart village has to be created in your jurisdiction, in your district. So, what is, in your opinion, should be the blueprint of a smart village?
Sir, a smart village that I can think of right now is steps are being taken. For example, Operation Trinetra is going on in Uttar Pradesh, where cameras and the loudspeaker system are being introduced, so as to create a blueprint of the smart village where everything is connected. For example, if a meeting is to be held at the Gram Panchayat level, a lot of villagers are not aware about when the meetings are taking
That is one.
place.
Tell me more. Yeah, that is fine. Good. What else?
Sir, connectivity and sir, the traffic issues that we are currently seeing that is being percolated to the rural areas also, that can be addressed through.
Something on agriculture?
Yes, sir. Sir, the recently introduced agriculture techniques like the drip irrigation and the sprinkler irrigation that can be very much be useful if smart village concept is being adopted there, sir.
Something on marketing, agriculture marketing. Where can we use technology at the village level?
Yes, sir. Sir, integrating the markets, for example, e-NAM, e-National Agriculture Market.
Tell me something about this Swamitwa scheme. Swamitwa scheme. You must be implementing it.
Yes, sir. Sir, it is basically about digitizing the land records in the rural areas. So, like recently also 65 lakh property cards has been distributed in the recently held program, sir.
So how will it help to improve rural economy?
So it helps in formalization of the economy through which credit can be accessed by the rural people. They can have access to credit if they have more formalized way of digital cards, property cards, that is with them.
Okay. So you are a civil engineering with honors?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Civil engineering graduate. Tell me, Damanpreet, nowadays we are talking of climate resilient infrastructure, green cities, green buildings. What do you understand by this? Climate resilient infrastructure, let us talk first, then green buildings, green city.
So climate resilient infrastructure is the infrastructure which can resist the disasters that we see right now. For example, sir, we can have a more greenery in the space, avoiding plastics. For example, sir, the plastic bottles that we are seeing right now here also. So eradicating that is also one of the thing. Apart from it, sir, ventilation, sir. Having adequate ventilation in the rooms and the spaces. Apart from it, sir, introducing various plants that are more climate absorbing the carbon dioxide that we see, so that they can absorb the carbon dioxide and we do not have the issues basically of carbon emitting structures.
Can you think of some new technologies in civil engineering which are currently under use to make our construction more fast and more robust?
Yes, sir. So one is self-healing concrete, which automatically heals.
How does it work, self-healing concrete? What is the principle behind this? What is the science behind self-healing concrete? You are right.
I apologize, sir. I will look into
right.
it.
No problem. Now let us talk about your PSI or your subject, optional. Now in international relations, one major development has taken place, having ramifications all over the world. That is the taking over by Trump, Donald Trump. Already it has sent ripples in so many countries, Canada, Mexico.
Yes, sir.
So how do you think India's relationship will move? What would be the likely trajectory of India's engagement with USA?
Sir, seeing the context of the relationship, India and USA share a bipartisan relationship. We have had good relations with the Biden administration as well and with the Trump administration as well. So currently, the tariff threat that we see has added a lot of unpredictability with the administration, like the 25% imposition of tariff on Canada, Mexico, and China also we can say 10%. So, sir, on the economic front, we can have repercussions, and also, sir, the immigration policy of the United States of America, because we are one of the largest beneficiaries of the H-1B visas. Apart from it, sir, in the previous administration, we have seen withdrawal of the generalized system of preferences.
Yes. Okay, my last question, Damanpreet. What will you do as DM for empowering women in your district with some visible result during your tenure of 3 years? Education, of course, yes, but it takes long time. If you start educating, they will take 10 years, 15 years once they grow up, get employment.
Yes.
I am just asking 1 or 2 steps where you can make impact in a on a short-term basis as a district magistrate.
So there are two things that I have thought of. So one is that we are seeing a lot of labor force participation rate of women is not satisfactory, sir, in India particularly. So for working couples, we can have some sort of incentivization where we can give some tax incentives to the working couples, because we see women withdraw from the labor force after getting married or after having children. So and secondly, sir, to improve the participation of women in the workforce also, sir, safety concerns of the women need to be addressed, like the camera system and the panic buttons. They need to be more implemented at a more
Good.
yes, sir. Seriously.
Thank you, Damanpreet. I'll pass over to
Thank you,
next
sir.
one.
So, Damanpreet, you are from Punjab and staying in Mohali, and you have done your graduation from Chandigarh.
Yes, sir.
So, should there be a different capital for Haryana and Punjab? I would like to have your view on it.
So there are several pros and cons to it. The current system where Chandigarh is the common capital of Punjab and Haryana, it is to a much extent, sir, a better solution rather than having a separate capitals for both, seeing the present economic situations in both the states, sir.
But you haven't mentioned about the pros and cons.
Sir, the pros can be or the benefits can be that the Chandigarh issue that we see, it is in talks, that can be resolved to a much extent. However, sir, the negative impacts would be, sir, the cost to the administration, because we already see a lot of debt situation in Punjab currently. So having a separate capital would in turn lead to more government expenses with respect to the infrastructure and the other aspects.
With regards to the budget announced yesterday,
Yes, sir.
Damanpreet, so tell me three things which you liked the most and three things which you did not like or which could have been improved.
So the boost to the middle
Middle class.
middle class, sir, which is raising the limit to
Second.
12 lakhs. Sir, this was the key highlight, sir. Apart from it, sir, the fiscal deficit, that the target has been reduced. Earlier, it was targeted to 4.9%, and now we can see that the actual figure is 4.8%, and the target is also for the forthcoming year has been also reduced to 4.4%, sir. So these two things that I am liking about the budget, sir.
Okay. And what about the second part of the question?
So right now I have not read the budget to such an extensive
Okay. No issues. Okay. We talk about Viksit Bharat. So what are the goals or targets which India needs to achieve in order to achieve the status of Viksit Bharat?
So number one would be a poverty-free India. Second one would be, sir, quality education for all. Third one would be, sir, health benefits percolating to the grassroots level.
If we talk about numbers roughly, what about the per capita income and how much trillion-dollar economy should be there by 2047 and how much growth rate is required annually?
So the growth rate that we must target is 8.8% annually, sir. Sir, the 5 trillion economy target that we see, it is for 2025. 2047, sir, I will have to
You're
look
not
into
aware.
it, sir.
Okay, no issues. Now, you are a student of political science and international relations. So tell me, what type of electoral reforms would you like to suggest?
So the primary one would be one nation, one election, so as to reduce the expenditure that we see on the elections. Secondly, sir, giving the power to election commission to deregister the political parties. The third one would be, sir, So the model code of conduct that we see, giving it a legal status. Sir.
Anything related to electoral funding?
Yes, sir. Sir, many committees have also recommended for state funding of elections. We can also have a mechanism where crowdfunding can be introduced in the electoral reforms. Sir.
Now, my last question, Damanpreet, will be on your hobby of, let's say, playing carom. How does it benefits you?
Sir, it gives a sort of relaxation and also, sir, giving time to the family because we see that people nowadays are busy with their smartphones. So it gives a sort of uniting factor. When we play carom with the family, it gives time to share our thoughts, sir.
So, thank you, Damanpreet. I pass on to Chairman, sir.
Thank you.
So, Damanpreet, how do you see our relations with Bangladesh of late?
So we had a very good relations with Bangladesh up till recently, 5th August 2024, sir. However, the recent, sir, after withdrawal of the democratic regime in Bangladesh, we see that the Sheikh Hasina government has been. So currently, sir, the relations that we talk about is on a roller coaster ride. Although the things are temporary right now, sir, the permanent relations that we see needs to be worked upon because the current issue that we see in both the countries is with respect to the shelter that the present government has given to the former president of Bangladesh, Mrs. Sheikh Hasina. Apart from it, sir, there are several boundary issues also that we see from the past level also, so that needs to be resolved because Bangladesh is a key economic partner and we share a long boundary with the region also. Apart from it, sir, it is also a connectivity link between the Southeast Asia and India. So a better importance to the Bangladesh is needed, sir.
So, thank you, Damanpreet. With this, we close our mock.
Thank you, sir.
I can ask you one more question if you think any area of your DAF has been left out.
Sir, I think the major things have been covered well, sir.
So, Damanpreet, you can wait outside. We'll
Thank you,
call
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir.
हाँ आइए दमनप्रीत बैठिए.
Thanks. Thank you, sir.
सो आपको आपकी अपनी परफॉर्मेंस कैसी लगी?
So somewhere I think I was just off the track. For example, the last question, I was not able to think much. I could have answered it in a better manner, sir. India-Bangladesh relations.
You could have started with the issues that are there,
Yes, sir.
which are
Yes, sir.
need to be resolved.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So Damanpreet, overall, you see, when we look into personality, then your personality emerges as a person of very confident nature. Your communication is good. You are in conversation mode. At times, I found you to be little longer.
Longer.
So, thumb rule is that don't exceed 90 seconds in your reply, because if you do, then you are restricting the time for the board members.
Yes, sir.
Limiting their time. So they want to, converse with you on as many topics as possible.
Yes.
And a good conversation always helps you.
Right, sir.
Correct? So while your personality is good, थोड़ा सा उसको आप
Yes, sir.
चेक कर लो लॉन्गिश रिप्लाईज को. एक दो जगह मुझे लगा आपके कंटेंट कम है. पंचायती राज, रेवेन्यू जनरेशन स्कीम. नाउ देयर इज RGSA,
Yes, sir.
राष्ट्रीय ग्राम स्वराज अभियान.
Yes.
You could have referred to RGSA as one of the abhiyans
Yes, sir.
which will help Panchayati Raj
Yes.
to. So while you gave many answers, you were not pointing out.
Yes, sir.
So थोड़ा सा content को देख लेना. Then farmers protest. What are their demands? Be specific.
Yes, sir.
And the question whether why only Punjab.
Yes, sir.
So इसको भी आपको एड्रेस करना पड़ेगा.
Yes, sir.
There may be their proximity, and one reason what you explained,
Yes.
70%
Yes, sir. Dependency.
they depend on
Yes, sir.
agriculture. So that was it. Aquifer issues of Punjab.
Yes, sir.
how will you solve them? This is going to be one of the biggest problems for Punjab. Bangladesh तो आपने बतला ही दिया है. So that's it. We'll other than that, your eye contact, your body language, your personality, and your communication, everything was good.
Thank you, sir.
So I'm very happy and wish you all the best. We'll hear other members.
So, Damanpreet, you are an excellent candidate.
Thank you, sir.
A very balanced candidate, sober, quite confident, good communication, very good communication, well thought out answers. You've done very well. Now, but you have, you had some time with you before the interview.
Yes.
You have double type of duty. Generally, a candidate we recommend for one state, but in your case, I will recommend you two states.
Yes.
You should be completely thorough about two states. One is Punjab,
Yes.
from where you come, and one is UP, where you work. Both are important states.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So please read each and everything about these two states primarily.
Yes, sir.
Economy, defense, diseases, water,
Yes.
forest, people, religion, culture, everything, whatever is there. Okay? These two states are very important for you. Number two, I was talking with you about these corridors.
Yes, sir. Yes.
This Eastern Freight, dedicated freight corridor, and then industrial corridor, they are parallelly going, so they are operationalized. So how they are transforming the economy of these states, not only UP and Punjab, but others, Bihar and Bengal also. So that is a economic activity that's going on good there. So these are the things around Punjab, and especially Punjab, this farmer issue, a chairman sir was talking to. This Punjab farmers, why they are, I mean, they are generally in the other areas, the crop diversification has been initiated for a long time, but in Punjab it is not done.
there.
They are still dependent on rice and wheat.
Yes,
You know, that's why they are quite sticky about MSP.
Yes. sir.
है ना?
Yes,
They
sir.
don't have anything other to fall back actually, much there. So that is one of the important issue also. So that other people, other areas, farmers, they are quite doing different type of things actually. They are so these are some issues. In international things also you did very well. Panchayati Raj, I had to nudge you 2 or 3 times to come out with the thing. So Panchayati Raj को आप जरा बढ़िया से बना लेना.
Yes.
Panchayati Raj is important for you.
Yes, sir.
The scientific innovations in Panchayati Raj administrations, whether it is GPS,
Yes, sir.
whether it is drone, or whether it is other gadgets
Yes.
which are being used by district administration, this is important for you.
Yes.
And rest is all fine. You are doing very well. Please prepare these two states besides general thing. You have to prepare current affairs and other things.
Yes, sir.
So, but these two states thoroughly इनको आप बनाइएगा, and I'm sure you will do very, very well in your interview. You will do very well. You are a very good candidate. All the best.
I think don't be same here. You are a very bright candidate. थोड़ा डेफ रिलेटेड इश्यूज पे ना वो डेप्थ में जाइए आप. Civil engineering, for example, this I asked you climate resilient infrastructure.
Yes.
So you could have covered more points.
Yes, yes.
And then similarly, you could have talked of now there is a lot of focus on green buildings, green infrastructure, green cities even. Green
Yes, sir.
cities doesn't mean only greenery.
Right.
Green cities means you are now making use of renewable energies, then you are having efficient transport system, use of bicycle tracks, etc. From a civil engineering point of view,
Yes.
right? Or similarly on this smart village also, because you are a Panchayati Raj officer. When we say smart village means, you are using, you must mention use of technology. All schemes, we should have a data for each and every villager, because village is small population, 2,000, 3,000 normally.
Yes.
So we should have all data of each and every one, employment data, their health data, and all the schemes which are there. We should have everything. There is a concept of integrated central control. This thing.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, like in every panchayat office, because normally village it's not necessary that a village will correspond with the panchayat. There may be more villages in a panchayat. Panchayat office can be for more than one villages.
Yes, sir.
So that panchayat office should have all the data about that same village. All schemes should be there. Then e-marketing. Just I had to nudge you to
Yes, sir,
tell that e-marketing, etc.
Yes, sir.
So basically, the use of technology to make villages more vibrant,
More vibrant.
एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ वहाँ पर हों, सब कोई एम्प्लॉयमेंट के लिए वहाँ पर ये आपका जो नए जैसे आपके जो भी डाटा सेंटर वगैरह है उसका कुछ सब सेंटर बना के वहाँ पर जो एम्प्लॉयमेंट के लिए वी कैन एंगेज लोकल यूथ, दे कैन बी ट्रेन इन न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी एक्सेट्रा to make it more comprehensive. Smart village basically use of technology.
Yes,
Same principle which we apply in smart city.
Yes.
Okay. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
सो दमनप्रीत, गुड कम्युनिकेशन, गुड पर्सनालिटी, आप अच्छा कर रहे हैं, पर आप बहुत अच्छा कर सकते हैं।
Yes, sir.
कैसे कर सकते हैं, मैक्सिमम आप कैसे मार्क्स ला सकते हैं इसमें? सबसे पहले आप जब क्वेश्चन सुनते हैं तो उसके बाद थोड़ा सा पॉज लेने का ट्राई कर सकते हैं। ऐसे 2-3 बार हुआ कि आपने क्वेश्चन के सेकंड पार्ट का ना जो क्वेश्चन था वो एड्रेस नहीं किया। फॉर एग्जांपल चंडीगढ़ वाले में क्या हुआ, प्रोज एंड कॉन्स बोला, फिर कंक्लूजन पे आ गए, तो आपने डेविएट किया थोड़ा सा, वो आप देख लेना। फिर ऐसे ही 1-2 बार मेरे ख्याल से और हुआ था। अगर आप वीडियो में मेरे क्वेश्चंस को देखोगे तो आपको याद आ जाएगा। तो थोड़ा सा बजट थोड़ा सा पढ़ लीजिए, अच्छा रहेगा। इकोनॉमी में हल्का सा हाथ तंग था थोड़ा सा आपका, और हमारा 30 ट्रिलियन का टारगेट है विकसित भारत का, चर्चा में है काफ़ी। आप
Yes.
एक बार देख लेना, और आप तो ऑलरेडी गवर्नमेंट में है। अदरवाइज वेरी गुड पर्सनालिटी, बस थोड़े से इन डेप्थ आपको जाने की ज़रूरत है। विश ऑल द बेस्ट।
Thank you, sir.
सो दमनप्रीत, आप क्योंकि यूपी में पोस्टेड हैं
Yes.
और कहाँ अयोध्या में हैं आप?
Sir, Ayodhya, I was posted there, now in Bijnor. Yes, sir.
सो उत्तर प्रदेश के बारे में भी
Yes.
जानकारी रखिएगा, ठीक है? कंपैरिजन यूपी में कुंभ हो रहा है, तो कुंभ में
Yes,
नया
sir.
डिस्ट्रिक्ट
Yes.
बनाया गया है,
Yes, sir. Yes.
ठीक है? तो वो सब चीज़ें।
I will-
एनी क्वेश्चन यू हैव दमनप्रीत?
Thank
So
you.
we have given you for your today's performance 67%.
184 marks.
Thank you, sir.
So you are doing very well. You can do better. You can touch 200 or cross it. तो थोड़ा सा काम और करना है।
Yes, sir.
आपने 2 बार पहले भी इंटरव्यू दिया ना यूपीएससी का, क्या आपकी स्कोरिंग क्या रही?
So 165.
बोथ
It was 160 and 165.
161।
Earlier I gave in 2020.
हाँ,
तो आज आपको कैसा लगा आपकी परफॉर्मेंस एज कंपेयर टू यूपीएससी?
Sir, I think I was better as compared to.
So today you
Yeah.
are getting also
Yes.
much better marks.
Yes.
Wish you all the best.
Thank
So
you,
when you appeared for the UPSC interview last time,
2023.
so at that time you were not working as Panchayati Raj.
I was working.
You
sir.
you were working.
Yes.
But today you have done quite well. I'm sure you will touch around 190 or so.
Wow.
With your today's performance, you definitely must have gained a lot of confidence also,
Yes.
and lot of you have broadened your horizon of knowledge.
Yes.
So that's why you did so well today.
So last year my interview was on the second day itself. So I
Okay.
got lesser time to prepare last year.
Right.
This time you'll do well.
Yes.
Just be confident. You're ready.
Just keep it up.
Thank you, sir.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
But डेफ रिलेटेड इश्यूज पे ना बिल्कुल भी एकदम कंप्लीट आपको नॉलेज, एक एक वर्ड, एक एक चीज के बारे में पता होना चाहिए आपको।
Yes.
को सिविल इंजीनियरिंग पे देयर आर सो मेनी थिंग्स व्हिच कैन बी आस्क्ड।
पंचायत पतीज वगैरह के
Yes.
बारे में तो obviously you know those are the issues.
Yes.
All the best.
Thank
All
you,
the
sir.
best.
All the best.